Yo, what up, y'all? I'm behind my house right here. Quesadilla's on deck. We're working on this little Crf50. I flipped the camera around. A month or so ago, I got it, and it runs good. It's missing a couple little things. It's missing the exhaust guard, the exhaust tip joint or whatever. It really ain't no big deal, you know, because I'll just be popping wheelies in the neighborhood with this joint. That's my main, you know, I use it to help little kids learn how to ride, and then also, you know, popping wheelies. Mainly popping wheelies. But so what we got here, apart from the stock bike, this is the XR50 2003, I believe, with the Crf50 fairings. We got a couple stickers. We got the upgraded bar and triple tree set, the pro taper bars with the I don't know what triple tree this is or whatever you call that top tree thing. Right now what I'm gonna do is replace the throttle cable. I got a new throttle cable right here. This one right here was from some type of, it looked like some type of Chinese throttle tube. I mean, in throttle cable, the cable's way too long. Look at the cable sticking out. I try to wrap it around the bike. You can see right here, I try to wrap it all the way around the thing or whatever, and it still was just too, still way too long. Like, look, so I'll crank on the throttle, and look. I shouldn't be doing that at all. So what I'm gonna do is replace the throttle tube and the cable, and hopefully we can get this joint running. Right now, I can start it up, but the gas, I can't get more than, you know, 10-20% throttle, you know, when I'm cranking it all the way back because of the throttle tube. The throttle cable is too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. And that's pretty much it. Everything else looks stock for the most part, besides like this fuel filter, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call that, but that's not stock, which, you know, whatever, the bike runs. And then the shifters aftermarket. I got one of these on my Crf125 also. It's like a little cheap $12 shifter. They actually work pretty good. They fold up when you crash. But everything else seems, you know, decent. Got the little supermoto wheels on here. Ready to rock and roll. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the throttle tube on here and the throttle cable, and I'll holler at y'all. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these. Oh, this is a 5mm, not a 4. This stupid little, there we go. Got the right thing clicked in here. Oh, by the way, my hands are real greasy because I was just working on another bike. If you guys are wondering why my hands look like that, god dang it. All right, hold up, we gotta have to reset. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take this throttle tube off. Oh, I gotta take the grip off. I don't think that'll be an issue though. But you know what, I should take it off right now. That makes sense. That way I don't gotta like try to muscle it off the throttle tube while I'm holding it in my hand. That'll probably be harder. Get that joint off there. There you go. Got him. Now we can take it off. Oh, this cable that I'm throwing on here is the one that's a little bit longer than stock. The one that's made for these, you know, bar riser kit. So I'm gonna throw that on there. And then the throttle tube, I think, is a stock throttle tube. Not OEM, but, you know, stock size. I'm gonna sift this through the handlebars back to where it goes to on the carb. And I'm gonna take it off the carb. That way I can take this completely off. Let's go around the other side. All right, so this throttle cable, it went through these 2 forks right here, down through this little, you know, cable holder. I don't know why I got duct tape on there, but all the way down here to the top of the carburetor. You can see right here, I gotta unscrew this counterclockwise, and then it should, oh, it's already loose, dope. And it should just come right out. With the spring and everything. Boom, that's it right there. Replacing it with, it just has this cable sticking out the top of it. And this is how this one looks. Here, check it out. So this is how they look side to side. Basically what I'm gonna do is take this one that I'm, moving right now. This is the brand new one. I'm gonna take the, all this stuff from right here on the bottom and put it onto this spring and then this little needle and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer them over. Put in this right here. See how I can take this off. Okay, so boom, you just pull the spring up, slide the cable out of this right here, and then it should just, you see it right there on the bottom, it should just pop right out. Slide it up and then boom. And then this is the piece that you want to use again, as well as the spring right here. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and slip this through the bike. Whoa. Boom. I'll just put this in my extra parts box somewhere. All right. Now what we want to do is take this spring, push it down. So now what we want to do is take the spring, slide it on top of the cable right here to the new cable, push it all the way down. I'm just gonna hold it like that. Then you want the needle pointing downwards into the thing. So we're gonna take that same slide. It's only on one side. Let's see if you can see. Boom, it's only one side. You're gonna take that same slide and you're gonna slide this the top of this. Hold on, let's see if I get a good angle. Dang, look at this big old bug flying around. What the heck, bro? What's up with, oh, shoot, yo. Ah. Bro, what's up with that bug, yo? That joint try to attack me, yo. On my ear, yo. I'm about to punch that joint at the sky. All right, y'all, so as I was saying, you want to take this new cable, the bottom part of the new cable, slide the spring on top of it. You want to compress the spring all the way down so the top of the cable is showing right here. Boom, hold up, I'm gonna try to do it. All the way down, so it's showing. Boom. Then you want to take the, it's only got one slot on this side, nothing on the other side, a little small one on the other side. You want to take this slide this thing down the side of it, put it into the top of it, slide it down inside, and then you want that spring to be inside of there too. This one's gonna be, look like it's a little cool. So that's the end result that you want right there. You want that cable inside of there. You can see it right there on the bottom, that silver thing. You want the needle to be pointed downward. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. First, I'm gonna slide it through this little cable thing. Let me get closer. All right, boom. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna push it down in here. And it should be a slot for this this part to slide down the side of. That should only be, specific to this side. Does that make sense? Now you're just gonna slide it down in there. There we go. We in there. Now I'm just gonna screw this top on clockwise. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Looks like the cable will be long enough to fit. I'm hoping at least. I'll go ahead and crank on this. I'll go ahead and tighten it up. I don't know if you're supposed to do it with pliers or not, but boom. All right. Cool, so now we got it tightened up right here, and we got the cable coming through this hole right here. I'm gonna slide, oh, I probably should have done this earlier. I'm gonna slide, I think it'll fit, this throttle tube through here. The two screws just fell out on the ground right here, but I just took these two screws out, and what I'm gonna do is take this apart. I'm gonna take this cable out of here, and all I'm gonna do is just take it and just slide it through here. That way it comes out, and I'll show you guys in a sec. Now I'm just gonna slide it through here, and then slide it through here. That way when you turn the handlebars, it doesn't, crank on the throttle. And now I'm just gonna put that up there. I'm gonna bring these pieces to the top to put back together. So it looks like it just, oh, yo, it's perfect. Dope. All right, so what I'm gonna do right here is put the cable back inside of the throttle tube. Boom, pop it in here. Make sure it's in there good, solid. And slide it back down. Cool, so I got it all together again. Now I'm just gonna put it on the thing first. Put that on here, now I'm gonna throw these screws back on top. So right now what I'm doing is putting these screws back on top right here in these sockets. Then I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it on down, and that'll, you know, should make that gap smaller right there. And I got the throttle tube going down, you know, the bottom part of it. That way it has more room to, you know, move or whatever, breathe when it's. And we got the throttle right here, working good. And getting that full range of motion in this joint. Let's go ahead and crank this baby up. This will be the real test. I'm gonna go ahead and gas is on, choke is all the way on. Let's go ahead and crank it up and see if this throttle works. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped a little bit. You know, shout out to y'all for watching the video. I'm about to go outside, pop some willies. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.